It's week 3 in fantasy, and every little lineup change matters when you're trying to win it all. I'm here with Steve Gardner to give you his advice on who to start and who to sit this week. All right, Steve, tell me who you like this week.
I think Fitzmagic continues, baby. Ryan Fitzpatrick with 8 touchdowns in his first 2 games, and he gets to face the defense that's given up the most TD passes in the NFL after 2 weeks, the Pittsburgh Steelers. Count me in. At running back, Giovanni Bernard takes over for Joe Mixon in Cincinnati. He's a threat to run the ball and catch the ball, and the Carolina Panthers give up almost 5.5 yards per carry. At wide receiver, I'm taking Nelson Agholor. He got double-digit targets in the first 2 games for Philadelphia, and now Carson Wentz is back at quarterback. And at tight end, Kyle Rudolph of Minnesota. A huge mismatch this week with the Buffalo Bills. Look for Rudolph to find the red zone.
Steve, who are we looking to bench?
I'm sitting Phillip Rivers against the Rams. That suffocating defense has not yet allowed a touchdown pass this season. At running back, can you possibly bench David Johnson? Against the Chicago Bears, I think you can. The Bears defense is the toughest on running backs after the first 2 weeks of the season. At wide receiver, AMARI Cooper is sitting for me. He hasn't had a red zone target all season, and the surprising Miami Dolphins defense has been able to shut down the pass so far this year. And at tight end, Eric EBRON. He's had touchdowns in both games for Indianapolis, but he was on the field for less than a third of the snaps last week. I think his run doesn't continue.
All right, thanks, Steve. And in the meantime, stick with Sports Pulse, your heartbeat to what's trending in fantasy.